Okay, so this is Sophie's cage. She's above where it says data card. I'm going to be using Fancy Feast wet food, which I'm going to use with this spoon. I don't know if you can see it. It has two sides because I want it to be longer in case she decides to swat at me. So I'm going to flip this around so I can see myself talk. See if... Make sure you guys can see her. Okay, this is day one. Just going to scoop some of this onto the spoon. And I'm going to open her cage, and I'm going to show you her body language. And if she looks at me, I'm going to click and treat. And we will see what she does. This is Sophie. It's really dark in there, so it's really hard to see her. Hi, Soph, and she is sneezing. So let me see if I can... She looks more comfortable up there than she was. Let me see if I can move this closer so you can see her. Alright. So she's looking at the camera. So if she makes eye contact, I'm going to click and see if she will take food. Gave a little slow blink there. She's looking down. She's not really looking at me. Lip licking. And she just gave me eye contact. I'm gonna offer her this. She doesn't want it. Here you go, babe. Do you want some of this? You don't want it? Alright, so she is getting sick, like I said. So she might not be able to smell it very well. So I'm going to try some dry treats. See if she likes Temptations. And see if she can give me eye contact again. See if she likes some dry treats. And that is why I used a longer spoon with the wet food. So she's not taking dry treats either, and she hissed at me. So I'm going to try one more type of wet food, and we will try gravy. So this is just, she's not happy. This is just the science diet. Tender chicken. And usually I would try baby food because that really works with most cats. But we don't have any, so I might have to buy some for tomorrow's session. So, since I don't want to get too close to her, I'm going to use my extended spoon. And see if she'll give me eye contact. She's looking at the spoon, so maybe she'll look up at me. I don't know if you heard her growl just then. She's looking at my hands, so she's anticipating bad things happening with my hands coming toward her, so I'm going to try to hide my hands. So you can hear her growling. She's given slow blinks. So I think she will improve. Because she's trying to hide.
Rebecca Biscotti to data entry. Rebecca Biscotti to data entry.
Instead of come at me and swat and things like that. And she's also in her cubby, so that's an enclosed area. Usually I like to work with cats in more of an open area because in a small area they feel like they can't get away. And they're more likely to bite and swat. So I'm trying to get her to look at me. She just did, even though it's hard to see with this. We put it here. I'm just going to put it there. She doesn't seem to like my hands close to her. She's licking it. She might like it. think we found a winner. So it's really good that she's eating, because her feeding chart says that she doesn't eat that much. Just gonna turn my viewfinder around, sorry for the movement. And there's another 2 cats underneath playing, so I'm sure that's not helping her. So she's still chowing down on that. I gave her a whole bunch, so when you're actually training, I would only give her 1 or 2 licks. But she seems to have licked the gravy off. So she likes the gravy. So we'll continue to try to use this. See if she'll give me some more eye contact. She's growling because I'm looking at her. She's already seeming more receptive. Her head's not there. She looked at me. Yeah. So she's not comfortable with my hands being near her. I try to move my hand back further. I'm gonna leave some gravy there. See if she'll lick that off. Might just have to. If I can get close enough to her with the syringe would be good because I could just suck up the gravy. Let's see if I can find the syringe. We can try it. Should have it. There we go. Alright, so see how her head is up and she's looking up? So she's already improving from the shyness that she was showing before. So she knows that she's getting good food. And you're going to hear slurping back here from me trying to suck up some of this gravy. Alright, we got some gravy. And she's really interested. So we're going to use the gravy. And she already looks more relaxed. She's sitting up. See if she'll give me some more eye contact. She's looking at my hands. And there we go. It's eye contact. And I just squirted some down there. And my camera has moved. I'm just going to move it up. So, like I said, in the first session or 2, it might take a minute for them to figure out where the food is being delivered. So she's hasn't quite figured out that I just gave her some gravy on the floor. So if she looks at me, I'm going to continue to give her a treat. She's found it, I think. She's looking for more. She found it. See if she'll eat it. There she goes. And she's looking up, and she looked at me. So I'll just give her some more gravy and see if she'll eat it. I don't want to get too close to her. She seems like she's not excited about my hands being near her. If I had a longer syringe, I would be using it. But you don't want to use the spoon and keep giving her spoonfuls because the chunks are just going to sit there. So she's staring at the wall now, which isn't what we want. Whoops! We bring it back down here. This is not steady. Not steady. Not steady at all. There we go. So she's looking, she's still focused on my hands. And I don't know if you saw that little back twitch a second ago. There it goes. Little back twitching, that's a sign of overstimulation. She is giving slow blinks, if you can see. And a little yawn there. She might choose to walk away, which she is doing. Oh, she's stretching, that's good. This is way better.